Hey guys, it's Frostflame here, back with another Clash Royale episode, and here we're covering the Triple Elixir Challenge. Now, as you can see, I'm at 2 losses already, one of which was just dumb. He just mirrored rockets. I'll show you that later, but the other one actually was a legitimate loss. He outplayed me. But either way, there's not really much explaining to this. It's just Triple Elixir. So, without further ado, let's just get straight into it once we find this replay here. And, basically, it's one of the most chaotic, but also one of the most fun, ways to play, that I've seen so far anyway, because Triple Elixir, it makes so you're basically always playing a card. You can't watch your troops do anything, you just have to, place troops. And honestly, I use the Elixir Pump, but it's actually one of the worst cards in this, because, you already gain so much elixir that, first of all, the pump doesn't really help that much, just because proportionately to how much you already have, it really doesn't give that much benefit. And then also, when you combat, that 6 elixir down, your opponent gains elixir so quickly that 6 elixir down can make it hard to defend, which is definitely why I here have taken the disadvantage in the beginning. But, you saw the replay, we're gonna win, but, either way, you can see Pump already even destroyed, so it really hasn't done much. Not quite sure why I did those double dragons on the river there. Not really a best play by me, but being Triple Elixir, I kind of just am freaking out here. As you can see, I even missed the Lumberjack with that lightning. So, very chaotic. It almost feels like the troops go faster, even though they don't. But point is, most of these battles that you're going to do in Triple Elixir are going to end in somebody getting a 3-crown victory, or at least a 2-crown. You can't go with just a 1-crown victory in most cases. There's just way too many troops going on the battlefield to defend everything, and that's basically what's just going to happen. As you can see, it's 2-0 right now, looking really bad for me, but we are going to turn this around real quick here. So, as you can see, we're just about to take the next tower here. And, Golem will split into Golemites, but we're still going strong, going to take out that tower just before we get taken out ourselves with the push, even though we will have to use, the light. Nope, we won't have to use the lightning. I messed up my replays. Well, I didn't mess up the one I showed you, but either way, you can see we're already pushing on the next tower here, so 2 golems down already. He's going for the 3-crown win, but he should have defended because he definitely had the elixir too, but now that he placed the golem, nothing he can do where it's just a few seconds before a 3-crown comes, and he could not get it fast enough to beat me, and that'll do it for this one. So as you can see, guys, 3 crowns to 2 crowns, definitely pretty average for how this Triple Elixir goes. Comebacks are insane. Overkill is also the same way. Just very crazy, these Triple Elixir battles. Now, next up, guys, here, I'm going to show you a very... I'm not going to say it's bad, but it's really annoying. It's a hut spammer, because Triple Elixir gives a bunch of opportunities into a game. Like I'm going to show you in a minute, there's going to be, you're going to be able to use direct damage to do a ton of work just with the mirror, because you gain so much elixir that you can just cycle through your direct damage really quickly. Same with the hut spamming, and it's super hard to get to the crown tower, but even still, I feel like hut spamming is a little bit better than, direct damage, just because you can stop hut spammers, but you can't stop direct damage, Like, what most people don't like about direct damage is not that it takes no skill. It takes skill to do direct damage. What they don't like about it is that they can't do anything about it. Once it's, there's no defending from direct damage. And most people don't really realize that, but that's the true reason why they don't like direct damage. Because, the skilled players can't really defend from it, which makes it so the unskilled players just use it to their advantage. I'm not saying it takes no skill. I already said that just a minute ago, but it's definitely annoying for the people that know they could counter almost any push, but the one thing they can't do is direct damage. As you can see, though, these huts are causing quite an issue for us. We are basically just placing golem after golem to shut down these huts. Well, not huts, but buildings. Well, spawner buildings. Yeah, that works. But point being, one of the best way to counter, spawners, basically, is just sitting in a golem, because first of all, the death damage, and second of all, the health that it has, it can endure a lot of troops, so that you can actually get to the buildings, and even to the tower at times. Now, you'll see most of the damage I currently have is actually direct damage from the lightning, but at the same time, I feel like if your opponent uses, buildings and hut spammers like that, I feel like if they're going to use spawners, then I'd say it's fair game to use direct damage to get a tower down, just because, I mean, if you're doing push after push and you're not doing it, look, he tried to suck the golem to king, it didn't work. Either way, when you're trying to, just push through, push after push, and it just keeps on not working, I'd say it's fine to use direct damage, and especially if it's the lightning and not the rocket, just because the lightning doesn't do nearly as much damage as the rocket, which means it's not nearly as aggravating, because it takes longer to do, and either way, you can see we are getting some decent damage in there to the tower with that baby dragon, so it's not all lightning damage, but as you can see here, it's very difficult to get through, a spawner. Basically, you have to always apply pressure so that they can't get the advantage, because as soon as they get, like, their entire half of the map, hooked up with spawners, there's basically nothing you can do. Speaking of nothing you can do, there's also nothing he can do from defending from my lightning here, so just after overtime starts, we are about to take out this final tower, and that will give us the win right here. He knows it, he's gonna throw good luck, and, well, not good luck, a thumbs up, throw Fireball at the King Tower, and we will win. So, that's it. That was one of the few rare cases that I was talking about where you will only get 1 crown, instead of, being a 3 crown or a 2 crown victory. Either way, let me show you this dirty rocket spammer right here. Honestly, guys, I highly recommend you do not use rockets when doing this challenge, just because Rocket Mirror, really, it's so dirty. All you have to do is make sure he does not 3 crown you before overtime comes, because with the mirror and the rocket, you don't even need the mirror, really. You can just continuously do your rocket whenever it comes up, and before overtime comes, you're basically just gonna have a 3 crown win. Honestly, guys, that's not what this game mode was meant for, so just don't do it. As you can see here, the P.E.K.K.A. is actually a very difficult card to get through with the golem, and that's honestly the main reason we lost here. I feel like if it were no rocketing, then, well, not no rocketing, if he used the rocket but didn't have the P.E.K.K.A., I feel like we could have used our elixir advantage to just, push through and get to his towers. But even with him wasting a lot of elixir on the rockets, the P.E.K.K.A. is just so valuable against the golem. High damage there, and it just makes it just completely shuts down the push. And it really isn't much you can do. As you can see, he's not even necessarily, like, doing as, you don't have to be super tactile, that's not a word, tactile, whatever you would say, strategic, whatever, but you don't have to be super quick and light on your feet with using the rocket. As you can see, he's not even using it all that frequently. It's just, you have so much elixir, you can basically just use it whenever, and generally get to the King Tower before your opponent can get to the Arena Towers or King Tower themselves, depending on how they're going for it. But as you can see, just battle after battle, the P.E.K.K.A. always comes out victorious over the Golem. He's just spamming in his rockets. Looks like he's going to mirror it this time again. As you can see, below 2,000 health, he's not going to mirror the rocket, actually. But you can see there really is not much you can do against this. And it's one of the, in my opinion, the worst ways to do this. It's meant to be fun, have a bunch of troops all over the screen. When you use the rocket, it just doesn't work that way. But as you can see, we've gotten about half of one of his towers down, but he's, 2 rockets away from getting the win. Not much we can do, 30 seconds left, he's easily going to get that done before overtime. As you can see, all he has to do is cycle to his last rocket. I'm going to get close to getting one of his towers down, but not even near the King Tower. And it's just kind of how it goes when someone plays against you with the rocket and the P.E.K.K.A. combined when you're using a golem deck. So, there's not really much you could do there. Just kind of gotta take the L and hope that it doesn't happen 3 times. So either way, guys, I am now going to try to do another one live and get that 12,000 gold. Kind of annoying that I'm at 2 losses now, but honestly, I may even do it again, just because gold is really useful when you're in a free-to-play account, just because you can't just buy gold or anything. Either way, we're in the battle already, so, oh wow, I forgot it's double elixir. I should probably take the elixir pump out, but I'm gonna see if I can get my golem. See, this is one of the few game modes where it's actually good to put your golem, up in the front. Oh wait, I shouldn't have played my Night Witch. Oh, wow, okay. Not quite sure how we're going to handle this. This is definitely not going to plan, but either way, that is a lot. Okay, the golem's gonna kill most of them, so that's actually a really good thing. This is bad. This is just bad. Let me see. I can do nothing against this guy. Yeah, sir, what are you doing? I don't know at this point. He just took a tower, but, yeah, honestly, as hard as it is to do this with, just, doing it in general, it's really hard to commentate while doing it, and that just is probably what's gonna seal the deal on this battle. It was a challenge, and I doubt we're gonna win the challenge. Oh, I forgot that was a giant skeleton bomb. I thought that was a balloon. Okay. I didn't think it would do that much damage. Now I'm wasting elixir. Now I'm just kind of sulking about what's happening. Either way, guys, looks like this is going to be where we die. There's just so many ways you can just annoy your opponent in this game mode. No, 4 giant skeletons. Can we defend the king? I doubt it, but we can try anyway. So, okay, 2 night witches, 2 giant skeletons, and that is going to do it for this, guys. 7-3, we're gonna lose here, but I will show you the chest, just concerning it's a grand challenge, so it'll hopefully have some, good stuff in it. But real quick before we do this, I'd just like to say, one of my clanmates actually, went, 0 losses and, well, not 0 losses, 0 wins and, 3 losses, opened up the chest, and they got a graveyard. How that happens, I don't know, but let's hope we do the same. So, either way, 3,800 gold, that's fairly decent, but I may do a challenge again just because the rewards when you get, what is it, like 8, 10, and 12 wins, I believe. That's when, the gold reward gets really good. Either way, nothing special from those chests so far. I mean, honestly, it's not like we got super far in. We did get 2 clone spells. We just got beat by the giant skeleton clone. Not quite sure what that means, but either way, the rocket and the clone are the 2 things that beat me the most in this challenge, and I got both of them from the chest. Either way, guys, that'll do it for this video. I'll try to do it again, see if I can get some more gold from that, because really it's one of the best ways to get gold on a free-to-play account is just do challenges. Either way, that'll do it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.